What's up, guys? My name is Matthew, and I'm not exaggerating. This is one of the most exciting days of my life. I am finally going to be starting to watch Twin Peaks. Now, I just want to preface the video by saying I'm going to go on about a 5-minute yap session. I don't normally do this for videos. It's just that it's a first episode. I want to introduce myself if you're new to the channel and also explain to you guys what I know about this phenomenal show or some of my expectations. So if you just want to get right into my reaction, just skip to the next chapter. But if you're interested in me yapping for a minute, I'm going to go off. I'll repeat, my name is Matthew, if this is your first time viewing the channel. And I also have a film degree. Twin Peaks is arguably, it's one of the top two most anticipated pieces of fiction. Not just shows in general, but pieces of fiction I have. Okay, this and the show Dark are my two most anticipated shows. And you can see, for those of you who've watched their shows, hopefully I'm not incorrect in saying this, but kind of the same similar show, I think. And that is because mystery or mystery box shows or weird shows or anything like that, that is my favorite genre. Other, like Lost, The Leftovers, even something like Attack on Titan if we're getting to anime, we're getting to Horizon Zero Dawn if we're getting to, video games. Anything that involves mystery or weirdness or quirkiness is my shit. Okay? This show has been on my radar. I have goosebumps. I'll repeat this. Not repeat this, I'll say this. I'm 22 years old. This has been on my watch list for 12 years now. Since I exactly remember, I was 10 years old when I first heard about this show. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to watch my most anticipated things first. I kind of like to save some of them. That's why I have such a built-up anticipation for shows like Twin Peaks and Dark, because they've been on my watch list for so long that I'm kind of holding out on them. It's like a piece of candy. Like I want to save it to the end. But I'm finally giving in. Okay, my temptations have been too strong for too long. For those of you who have been previous fans of the channel, you guys know that this series should have started like 6 months ago, but I kept pushing it back like an idiot. I just had so much stuff to do. But we're finally starting it. Another thing about the show that I'm super excited for, and I'm about to say the most hypocritical thing someone has ever said, the stupidest thing someone has ever said, maybe. But I know this is made by David Lynch, and I am a huge David Lynch fan. Saying that, I have never seen a single thing that David Lynch has done, and I know some of you guys are saying, what is this guy talking about? Again, I do have a film degree. I've taken a lot of film classes. I have heard of David Lynch. I know what David Lynch does. I know what kind of filmmaker David Lynch is, and so I know that I love him. Like, I feel like David Lynch is the perfect filmmaker for me. He's perfectly tailored for me. And again, same thing with Twin Peaks and Dark and all that. I've been saving all of David Lynch's stuff because I'm so excited for it. Like, you know what I mean? It's almost like I don't want to get disappointed by it, even though I know that I'm not going to get disappointed. I know that I'm going to absolutely love it. But I've been saving David Lynch for so long. I'm finally going to watch something of his. I want to watch all his like filmography, and I will do that on the channel at some point. But specifically, I'm very excited to watch Mulholland Drive. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm super excited for that. But so that increases the excitement for Twin Peaks even higher, just because of the fact that this is made by David Lynch, and I know that I know he's so weird and he's so quirky, and I'm so excited. Okay, another thing that I do want to say, and this is I don't know what this is. This is like a warning, like to me almost. I'm just putting this out there. You guys have already can tell how excited or how anxious I am to start this show. Along with this being one of my most anticipated pieces of fiction of all time, it also is the one that I have the highest expectations for. There is a possibility that this could be my favorite show of all time. Sometimes when starting out stuff, even if it's really, really good, you know that it's probably not going to be your favorite. Again, just because it might not be your favorite genre or whatever. This has the potential to be my favorite show of all time. And I'm going to be honest, if this isn't in my top 5 shows of all time, it will technically be a disappointment for me, just because of how excited I am. So I'm not gonna like put some crazy expectations on each episode. But just know that like this is the most exciting or most excited I have ever been watching something on the channel, other than like Mr. Robot. And for those of you who are fans of my Mr. Robot series, or you have fans of Twin Peaks, you didn't know that I had a Mr. Robot reaction series. I expected this series, discussion-wise, to go very, very, very a similar route to my Mr. Robot reactions, where I have 20-minute rant sessions about crazy shit, because I've heard that this mystery shit that is in this is so great. Another thing, I know that the first two seasons were made by ABC, and then I think the third one was made by Showtime. I think. First of all, just I would love some information or anything about the show if you guys want to give it any facts or details or whatever. Why did the show get canceled? Because again, I know that Twin Peaks is almost universally described as one of the greatest shows of all time. So I do wonder why it would get canceled, because I do know that it got canceled. It didn't, like, the show ended, and no, it got canceled and came back for like a revival season, which I've also heard is fantastic. It lives up to the hype. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, if you guys want to tell me why ABC canceled it, I'd love to know. Again, another sort of like a spiritual connection to Twin Peaks is that I just mentioned it was made by ABC, and ABC not necessarily known for like the greatest of great drama series. I'm not going to disrespect any of their shows, but like you look up like the top 15 greatest ABC shows, a couple stinkers in there, to be quite honest. But my favorite live action show of all time is Lost. And it is, obviously, it's because of that mystery factor. I'm not going to get into, defending the ending, because it is a great ending, and anyone who thinks it's a bad ending is stupid. No, I'm joking. Just because this is also made by, both shows are made by ABC, there's an extra bit of excitement in there as well, just because, you know what I mean? Again, going through ABC's greatest shows, to me, as someone who's I've obviously not watched all ABC shows, but Lost and Twin Peaks look like they stand head and shoulders above everything else. So I am just so excited to get into this. I've only got a couple more. We're going to be here for like one more minute. I promise. I'm going to stop yapping. But I also want to say this, again, with all the expectations that I've been saying that I have, some of you may be wondering, well, what do you know about the show? Have you been spoiled on anything? I know absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only thing that I know, one singular detail, is I know the name Laura Palmer, and I'm pretty sure that the setup for this show is Laura Palmer being murdered, or a girl being murdered, and there's like a detective something around it. I don't know. I don't know. That is all that I know. But the final thing, I do want to just say, again, if this is your first time watching the channel, and you see this like the day of this gets released, the channel is going to have some heavy hitters over the next week. I'm also going to be starting Mad Men and Oz the same week that I'm starting Twin Peaks. So if you are interested in any of those shows, please stick around the channel. I'd really appreciate it. But I think I am finally ready to get into it. So if you guys like the video, please drop a like and leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on my Patreon. It is $10 a month for live action shows. Check it out if you're interested. There should be a comment that says the exact episode that I'm currently on, if you're interested to see how far ahead I am. But finally, and most importantly, if you enjoy my content, you enjoy my reactions, you're excited for my crazy Twin Peaks rants, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. It really helps me out. Let's get into Twin Peaks. Something when was this made? Was this like early 90s? It's like early 90s or late 80s or something like that. I already love the look of it. This is gonna sound wild. I don't even know if I should say this out loud. If this is my first thought about the show, me having a film degree, first seconds of watching Twin Peaks, it kind of reminds me of Thomas the Tank Engine. It looks like the old Thomas the Tank Engine show I used to watch when I was young. Is that the title card? Very low-key and groovy. I gotta think about what is the symbolism of this. Again, I don't want to get too conspiracy theory. Is this about what is a factory? Wood cutting? Is this symbolic of something? I have goosebumps at opening credits. That's how you know it's gonna be a wild ride. I feel like this is one of those shows that I'm gonna overuse the word vibes. I should probably get a goddamn thesaurus. I use the word vibes a lot. I feel like that's like a cop-out when trying to describe something. but I already love the vibes. I'm already getting a creepy vibe. Why are you I don't want to get to conspiracy theories, but why are you look suspicious or like evil or something? There's like a look of expectation in her. Foreboding Foghorn. Damn, we're getting a body straight out? I got what? It's not a totem pole. What are those things called? Are they totem poles? It doesn't look... I mean, I don't know if it was tied down and it broke off, but I don't know if it was staged either. And I'm already gonna start... Again, I know I've heard such crazy things about mystery or mystery box.
Oh, dear.
To me, that makes me immediately question, is it just a straight up murder? Or is there supernatural in this?
Lucy, put Harry on the
I gotta
horn.
write these names. Lucy,
Martell up at the mill.
Harry.
I'm gonna transfer
Pete,
to the
Martell.
phone on the table by the red chair.
I love her voice.
The black phone, not the brown phone.
Thanks, Lucy.
He's dead. Wrapped in plastic.
Whoa, hold on. Right there, I'm on my way.
Was this like a, what's it called? Like a known hunt? There's like a sense of recognition. Another thing too, like I'm gonna maybe guess that like Harry's our main character, but like with how much anticipation I have about Twin Peaks and how much I've heard it's so great, I don't like know any like main character. You know what I mean? It's another thing too about a mystery. I know a lot of Jesus Christ, Andy, what are you doing? I know a lot of mystery shows like to immediately show the person who did it in the beginning. So like one of these guys might have already done it. Like one of the people I've already met.
Happen every damn time. I'm sorry.
Fire him. Just the vibe of the setting too. It's kind of giving me like Bob Ross painting vibes.
Good Lord, Laura.
Laura Palmer. Okay.
Laura Palmer.
This music, is this, I'm gonna sound stupid, is this a real song that the show used, or is this song from Twin Peaks? And I've heard it before. I'm so sorry if I'm so stupid for that. Oh, damn, no. So she went missing and got killed
Laura!
in one night? I love that shot.
Laura, now means now.
You know what I mean? I love shots that are, like, kind of weird. Like, there could be so many more efficient shots, if that makes sense. God damn. Red-ass house, bro. Looks fake. Like a toy.
I'm wondering if maybe she went out with Leland. He had an early meeting.
Oh, I'm
I know we're going to meet all these people, but this might be the most names I've ever heard dropped in that spanned like 3 minutes opening.
Been late every day this week, Mr. Palmer, and last week.
What's he been into? Again, it's another thing. I don't know if it's very slightly ruining my first experience watching the first episode. Because I know that this is a crazy conspiracy mystery, something or other mystery box, I'm trying to already look into every single detail. So I might be overplaying my hand already. But I'm suspicious of everyone. This woman, suspicious. Weird shoes. This driver, suspicious. What is this music? I love it.
Not as yet acquired access to the Packard lab.
Okay, there's gonna be some big government conspiracy shit going on.
We're going to be able to get it for a song. One verse, no chorus.
I've never heard that. That's a funny quote.
Godt miljø, akkurat det samme som hjemme.
With a quality of life.
Where are we? Twin Peaks? Is this Washington? Oregon? Something like that? There are a lot of Norwegians?
Have never felt so good.
At Lungsekken har aldri følt så godt.
I'm already, like, as I said in my opening, I heard that there was, like, a quirkiness to not just this show, but some... Like, there's a quirkiness about what David Lynch does. Maybe his dialogue. I'm already sensing some of that.
So,
weird ritualistic objects. Totem poles and shit like that.
No? Why?
She didn't go with you this morning.
No? What, honey, what's...
Great shot.
I can't find Bobby.
Well, there they are. That's it.
Obviously, the next question is, was Bobby involved in... Well, Bobby had to
She
be
leave me a
involved.
note. She would have told me.
Honey,
He obviously didn't do it because I feel like the mystery would be too simple.
Sheriff Truman.
Harry Truman? Harry Truman, huh?
Oh, my baby.
Aww. I'm obviously not gonna... I'm not that sad. I didn't really know her yet, so... I do wonder if we're gonna get any flashbacks to be able to see her. Fuck the contracts.
Leland.
The fuck do you mean, Leland, bro? I'll just smack your ass. Is this music from Twin Peaks? I don't want to read it. Is this phone line symbolic of a noose? Or like... But I love this shot. Damn. You need to calm down. No, I'm joking. I love the both of their acting, because I think you can maybe describe it as a teeny bit overacting, but I think that kind of adds to its charm. The fuck is that guy in the back? An astronaut?
Too busy jump starting the old man, huh?
You know me.
Germans were always on time.
What is it? Is this a German? No offense, I thought it was another Norwegian.
I thought the only time you cared about Bobby was making time.
Okay, he's good. He's chill.
Shelly.
Yeah.
I will be honest though, he looks suspicious.
See you in my dreams.
Not if I see you.
Don't like him. He's an asshole. I don't like him.
Anything I wouldn't do.
They're gonna give me some crazy backstory where he's very... I should root for him. He's abused or something.
I think she knows about us.
Were you trying to hide it?
That chance. I think she's hot to trot for you herself.
I'm sorry. You guys are trying to hide it. That's how you act when you're trying to hide something? Yeah, these guys are 100% not involved in any murder or whatever.
But I was your little pick-me-up.
This music is so, like...
You are more like a 3-step.
It's so good, but it would not be my first choice for the scene, and I think that, again, that adds to its, like, weirdness. You know what I mean?
Cute!
Back up. We could have just drove past. You look so suspicious now.
Call you later.
You're still in sight, guys. Don't see any wounds, although the lips look very blue. I don't know if that's just a body's cold situation, or... Most times I see a dead body, obviously in fiction, the lips are not that blue. So I don't know if that's just a stylistic choice. A lot of red. A lot of red. I don't know if that's symbolic of like, ooh, danger, evil. But it's like outlining everything. She's dressed in red. Don't know if this is like some fucking Breaking Bad color coding shit or...
Nice day for a picnic.
Yeah.
That code? What the fuck was that? This is so weird. And I love it. Is he coming back? I'm already in love with the cinematography. It's almost very, like, Better Call Saul-like in the sense of there's a lot of, like, unnecessary things going on. A lot of shots that are held for no reason. I gotta bet, has there been a single minute of non-music in the show so far? What the fuck happened to her? We gonna meet an Abe Lincoln in this show too? Red? There's a red chair. Am I crazy? I'm sorry. I don't want to be. I know I watched The Godfather and talked about the color orange, and everyone in the fucking comments roasted me all the time. But like, there's some red shit going on, right? I'm not going crazy.
There'll be an announcement from the principal.
Brace yourselves. Jesus. You know, it's one of those things, there's a part of me that's kind of a little awkward watching all these people cry over a character I haven't met yet, because we're literally like 20 minutes or something into the episode.
Like I always do. I went
I'm gonna stop saying red. I'm gonna put a red counter on the screen at all red times.
Your girlfriend, Laura Palmer's been killed. She was found just after dawn.
I don't want to be tricked by an idiot like this guy, but I believe that reaction.
Morning.
I don't believe he
These
still could
falls
be a little
advised-
guilty. Maybe he led her somewhere or did something like that, but he obviously didn't murder her.
You think I killed her?
Bobby, we're gonna.
I don't know now. Maybe it's just because I don't like him, but now I'm not believing it.
I loved her. And she loved me.
It's like they're like in a play or something, you know?
This is a terrible moment.
I would
for all
hope that
of
no
us.
one who's watching this has experienced this, but like in real life, if someone in your school, this never happened to me, if someone in your school dies, so they don't do a goddamn principal announcement, right? That kind of ruin the whole vibes of the day. I don't want to go home.
After school yesterday, or yesterday evening.
We're gonna have to, put the pieces, the thumbtacks on the board. She went to like 18 different places last night.
I am dismissing all classes for the.
Oh wow! Okay.
To join me in a moment of
Aw.
silence.
I don't want
for
to.
Laura,
He could come out that this guy's a piece of shit, but good.
her dear memory.
Good principle so far. My next train of thought would be, because the vibes of the show so far, and everyone's like, "Where'd Laura go?" The vibe is like, "Oh, it was like a random killing. It happened randomly last night." Was it maybe it could have been like a planned thing. Maybe she was a planned target, and maybe she was involved with some shady shit. You know what I mean? Is there, again, I'll repeat, I know that this is a mystery thing. The mystery obviously has to go deeper and deeper as it goes on. I ain't gonna lie, Laura, you look kind of creepy in that picture. Maybe it's just the vibes of the show, but you gonna ask me something, or you just gonna watch me suffer? Dare I say, I kind of like this. It's almost like all of the pictures of Laura are like looming in the background. I would assume, because I've heard of the name Laura Palmer, and obviously the show starts off with the fact that she's fucking dead. There's something iconic about her. You know what I mean? Maybe just the fact that it's the setup to Twin Peaks, her death. But like, I would expect her to haunt the narrative.
She came home from Bobby's. And she was going up the stairs. Those stairs.
I was gonna say, I want that shot again. I love this shot.
Who's upstairs?
Your husband and one of my men.
I got creeped out for a second.
Said it isn't her.
Oh, dude, no. There's again. She's talking about. I can tell from the sounds. There's gonna be a scene of her fucking down there, and she's gonna hear the sounds, and gonna go, Laura, Laura.
Her diary?
Let's read it.
You have to take that.
We'll return it as soon as
Yeah, that should be the first thing I look at. No offense.
It was Lucy. Got a call from a guy that works up at the mill, Janek Pulaski. His daughter didn't come home last night. She didn't show up at school today either.
Red herring. You know how many red herrings or Chekhov's guns are gonna be in this show, dude?
I have the final say so.
Is that a daughter or like adopted daughter?
May I have your attention? This is Josie Packard.
Okay. Well, did she just live with them?
His daughter, one of Laura's schoolmates, is missing since.
Okay. I'm about to say, we already found out that she's dead, or okay, just missing still. Obviously, my mind immediately wanders to the absolute worst of things. Let's hope that none of those things happened. But to my knowledge, nobody's ever said like there's any like weird stuff going on in town. So this is just randomly out of the blue, 2 women are attacked. You know what I mean? Damn, what?
Laura's dead.
No, it's just like he said. He knows this person. Eye patch.
They said those drapes would be ready.
There's so many quirky ass people in this show so far.
It's 5 miles south of the Canadian border, 12 miles west of the state line.
Definitely Washington.
I've seen so many trees in my life. W.C. Fields would say, I'd rather be here than Philadelphia. 54 degrees on a slightly overcast day.
Dare I say this music is almost like porn music? You know what I mean? Or elevator, stereotypical, goofy ass, cliche music.
Lunch was,
This guy is a little weird.
at the Lamplighter
Dare I
Inn.
say, and obviously this is not in a bad way. I'm a little autistic. You know what I mean? Like that kind of obsessive, weird obsession vibe.
Calhoun Memorial Hospital. Guess we're gonna go up to intensive care and take a look at that girl that crawled down the...
It's like FBI or something.
Sheriff Harry is true.
Cooper.
Dale Cooper, FBI.
Dale Cooper. He's gonna be our two main sort of team up people.
A little place called the Lamplighter Inn. Had a slice of cherry pie. Incredible.
Fucking Blackbeard over here.
The whole town is really badly shaken up.
Sure, here's a nice quiet...
Is there like a pattern, history of murders like this, or what?
Like I said, we're glad to have you here.
Sheriff.
You pressing me? Okay. He's just going back to the fucking trees. I hope this is a running gag the entire fucking show.
Dr. Shelby?
It's been more than 1 minute without the song. I need the song here. The show's incomplete without the song.
Was she raped?
Several times.
Oh, the worst happened.
As far as we know, they hardly knew each other. No connection.
Again, we gotta get into the conspiracy. Obviously, from the, easy thing is, this obviously has to be connected. We're gonna split off into two different ways, two mysteries. It's actually different things.
I'd like to examine her fingers.
Injure the other person? Look under the nails or something?
They've already scraped for particles.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
So like a classic serial killer MO? Is that MO? Is that what it's called? Pattern?
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Ronnie?
Was she talking to Laura?
Big mouth. Got a big mouth and starts talking to me.
Who's that guy? An assassin?
Terrible tragedy. Yes.
I love his voice. What do you got in your ear, dude?
Dr. Lawrence Jacoby, Agent Cooper. Laura was, Listen, you're on your way to the morgue now. Do you mind if I join you?
Yes, I do.
Patient before she died, or?
Laura's parents. They didn't know that she was seeing me.
Oh, okay. I got you. I'm kind of loving the vibe, and I hope this is the route that it goes. Every single fucking person is so weird in this town that I kind of want these two detectives to interact with literally everyone in the town. So many red herrings.
It's going all right.
This light flickering, is this some supernatural shit, or spirit is trying to escape? I don't...
God, here it is.
What?
Would you leave us, please?
Jim.
Would you leave us alone?
Find something to grab onto this with.
There's some under or in her finger? Like a message? Serial killer message? I know she's dead and she can't feel it. No offense, but it's hurting me.
I got here before the autopsy, Diane. It's the same thing. I told you I had a feeling we'd see this again. What do you got?
Okay, yeah, this is like a big conspiracy.
See what he left us.
Okay, this guy is obsessively...
It's an R.
Oh, it is a message, okay. Obsessive about this case.
Sheriff, we got a lot to talk about.
I like him. He's weird, but I like him. Again, this killer or whatever is leaving a message. Because of that, I would assume that it's not a child of any sort. I would assume it's a full-blown adult. If he's leaving a message, who's the message to? Is it just generally to the cops? Is it specifically to Dale?
Have you seen James yet?
He came up.
Who is this guy? Is this guy related to anyone, or is he just like the town hugger who helps everyone?
Get in the car.
Muffle it, Junior.
It's my fucking business. What are you talking about?
You waiting for those drapes to hang themselves?
You okay?
What the fuck?
I know how to pick them too.
Ed, will you do me a favor?
Who is? No, she's calling him by a name, dude. Uh-oh. Foreboding Gothic thunder. Don't look like that. Stop. They need to stop doing these hover shots of just staying on people. Everyone knows that the evilness percentage rises exponentially when that happens.
Asparagus for dinner again. I hate asparagus.
Bro, come on, dude. Why are you writing that in your diary?
And then she's written, nervous about meeting Jay tonight.
Jay! Jim! Jim or James? I gotcha. I'm on the case. This is why you write down names.
Yeah, that's 1 out of 26.
Or Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby.
Plastic envelope containing a white residue and what looks...
Cocaina?
I'm gonna run this envelope. And my bet is it'll test positive for cocaine.
This is impossible.
You ever been surprised before?
About to be a lot of goddamn surprises in this show.
Let's get started on a court order to open that safety deposit box, and maybe we'll both find out a few things about Laura Palmer.
Yeah, that was one of my questions. How this is... It probably wasn't random killing, you know what I mean? Is she into anything?
And I'm holding in my hand a small box of chocolate bunnies.
Red. Chocolate bunnies. They're probably like, oh, let's end the scene with that funny shit. But no, it's probably a fucking important detail. I ain't even gonna lie.
We're Ronette and Laura, we're taking...
Another plot. Again, I'm getting my fucking conspiracy theory goggles on, bro. It's fucking Andy. Andy. No, I'm joking. He's the perfect actor.
I didn't cry.
Get into a new line of work. I'm not saying that as like a negative thing. I'm saying like, you're a sweet angel. Go do something else.
Andy. Sweetie.
I'm not... Are these guys fucking or something? Like, get off my line.
If I had a fight with her,
Dude,
if I sang songs
He
with her...
looks so evil. I'm not even gonna lie.
Bobby, here's how this works.
Again, if this is if Dale Cooper's investigating like a large conspiracy sort of thing, it obviously isn't the fucking boyfriend of the 18th victim or something like that, you know?
Did you know Laura was seeing someone else?
I mean, does that necessarily 100% mean that... Oh, okay.
Look how happy she is.
Does this 100% mean that she was seeing him? Or was it like written in the diary? I think...
Why don't you ask Donna? She was there with her.
Because I'm asking you. Come on, Bobby, give me a name.
He's gonna go out to James. Reflection? Any reflection?
She wouldn't do that to me.
I mean, I don't know if Dale has any more information than I do, but nothing about taking a video 100% means that she's in a secret relationship with someone else. You know what I mean? That's the most relatable thing I've ever seen.
Make sure they do not hear about Laura Palmer's death. Whole deal. Got it?
Okay.
Thank you.
Why? Just ruin the mood, or...
Julie?
I've already filled a full fucking page with names in one episode. I don't think I've ever done that before. Oh, that is not relatable at all. I did not know there was liquid in there.
Julie. Did they scarf that whole damn...
What the fuck is wrong with her? Why is she keeping it over the papers? What the fuck is all this shit? Like, what... All these symbols and... What religious? It kind of looks like religious, ritualistic shit. You know what I mean?
The cop mentioned something about the letter J.
James.
Some freaking biker's gonna get his head busted.
What's his name? And we'll finish this quick.
Wait, what do you mean finish? Y'all just out here planning murders?
I can't for the life of me figure out how these...
Well, that's easy.
There was a magical squirrel.
Hiker that came along. This woman hiker had a backpack and...
Male non-hiker. Got it.
No, I don't think we asked her. I forgot. I don't know.
Donna, I'm sorry. This is a lousy lie job right here. You look like you're about to burst. This is so creepy! Nothing necessarily creepy has happened in the show yet, but it still has such a creepy vibe.
More serious than Laura falling in love with someone other than her boyfriend. Much more serious than you know.
Is it just as simple as that? It's like the creepiness is, it's like a nursery rhyme sort of situation. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Lucy.
And like I said, they did it again. Like they keep showing an image of Laura, like she's fucking watching.
Back to his cell? Well, then his parents were standing by the door with his lawyer, and Bobby...
I kind of love Lucy, right?
Here's what they were saying.
They said the person we're looking for is a biker.
Yeah.
Come on, why are you ruining Lucy's fun? Bike?
Looks
Is
like
that
a hog
bike?
to me.
Looks like a fucking like bullhorns or something.
Holy smoke.
Eureka! I don't know what to add. That is a bike. Okay. Red herring. It's not our boy.
The Norwegians are leaving. The Norwegians are leaving.
What the fuck? The Norwegians! I think that it's a sign of every excellent show, every excellent drama show I have ever watched. They also seem to be so insanely funny. I don't necessarily, I don't know if that's just to break up some of the serious moments, or it's just the fact that because the writers in these shows are so good, they also just know how to, you know, write amazing comedy. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is a pattern I have noticed. Is that Jesus? I was like, is that blood dripping or is that water sounds?
Half a gold heart.
Ah, the search of the half gold heart
Torn
necklace.
Newsprint written with the
Firewalk with Me. That is the name of the movie that I have to watch in between seasons 2 and 3. That is important.
You're not gonna find out.
It's Firewalk with Me. I've always remembered the name of the movie because that's such a weird like. Firewalk with Me. What the hell does that mean? Like it sounds like it'd be in the like poetry or some shit. You know what I mean? Ah. What is going on, dude?
Can you tell me how long she's had this box?
I'd say about 6 months.
Okay, not that long.
I could check for you.
Would you please?
Cocaine. She was a secret fucking drug kingpin. Magazine? Drug money.
But $10,000 here.
Let's pocket it for ourselves.
It's a lot of Girl Scout cookies.
Okay, bud. A porn magazine or something? What is this?
Page that's marked.
Dude, what the fuck is I really like him though.
Your connection. Rana Pulaski.
How did she?
I can't believe it.
How did she get in? What do you mean? What is this? Is this a? Okay, yeah. What do you mean? How is she in that magazine? She's a child, right?
Federal law enforcement officials.
Some photographer.
Shirley, sit down here a minute and help
Man,
me
you
out.
look really evil. I am not gonna lie.
Come on, Leo. I pick up different packs from the diner all the time, me and Norma.
I come home, this house should be clean. And I mean clean.
Okay.
I will be honest.
One brand of cigarettes from now on, because if I ever cigarettes in this house again, I'm gonna snap your...
This guy does not give off dad vibes. This guy...
Big Ed's gas farm, Miss Ed speaking.
I'm sorry. I know I promised not to.
Jesus Christ, why the fuck is everyone connected this soon? This is such an intricate web of people. I thought I'd have more time to fucking get to know people. I've got a whole goddamn paper of names I need to rewrite and organize already. With fucking lines connecting each other. Like, that's another thing. I'm so early into the show. All this quirky shit I'm seeing. Is it just, quirky town, quirky stuff happening? Or is there like, ooh, quirky stuff. Hint, hint.
There are irrefutable similarities that, for obvious reasons, I cannot discuss. Laura Palmer was the second, and Ronat Pulaski would have been the third.
Okay, there's only been a couple. I didn't know if this was like a 10-victim situation already, or...
He's someone from this town. Possibly even someone you know.
No gasp sound effects? What the hell's wrong with this show?
I will remind you that these crimes occurred at night.
Ooh, that is a great shot. Very spooky, I must say. Red, 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 red. I'm not going crazy, guys. This isn't, come on, guys. I'm not going crazy. There's something going on here, right? There's something going on here.
Leland made it through the day somehow. I'm not sure I could have done the same.
Because that's another thing, too. I know I'm getting kind of obsessive with this red detail or conspiracy or whatever, but I also have to realize that not every single fucking time the color red pops up on screen, it's connected to, but I don't know. There's a lot of examples here.
They think the killer may have the other half of the heart.
Incorrectamundo.
Now that some time has passed, I like the full blossom of the evening.
The fuck is that symbolic? Oh, thank goodness! I was getting anxiety without the song. Bum 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 bum.
You're not drinking and driving, are you?
No!
We've broken up about what happened today, sir. Besides, Bobby's doing most of the driving.
Yeah, he's the one fucking drinking out in the open, you dumbass. This is definitely, and I would assume that it was a major source of inspiration, but this is definitely giving me Life is Strange vibes, which is one of the very first video games I ever fell in love with.
I'm gonna tell it to you straight.
Harriet.
See that window?
Later.
Damn, Harriet! The fuck was that?
Oh, we'll find her. Don't you worry about that.
What the, you're not gonna threaten my daughter in front of me. What the hell was that?
You rest easy now. I'm gonna put out on all points for her. We'll keep our eyes peeled.
Thanks, Harry.
You betcha.
Bum 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 bum.
Lucy, you take care of that all points now, okay?
All right, Sheriff.
Thanks, Lucy.
First Donna snuck out.
Meaning what?
How else is she gonna lead us to that biker?
Right.
I'm not saying this in a bad way. I really don't want anyone to. This is a compliment. I love this. I love when a show overuses a fucking theme so much to the point where like it becomes so central to the identity of the show. If I hear one of these 2 or 3 themes again, dude.
I'll be right. I'm gonna do what's best for both of us.
Its theme is very dreamlike. OCD, or is that code for something?
Backup unit down here at the roadhouse, right away. Make that 2 backup units.
Make it 3, fuck it.
Tell him we found his daughter and she's fine.
All right, Sheriff.
Thank you, Lucy. Lucy might be my favorite character already. And I'm saying that as in like she's one of those like very high floors, low ceiling characters. So like I don't expect her to be the greatest character of all time, but she's very enjoyable on screen at every second. Plot twist, Lucy's fucking evil.
Get your hands off! No! Get your hands off me!
What the fuck is wrong with these guys?
Turtle! Let me go!
What the Guys! Wait, you're going to jail, you assholes! You're doing this in public!
That's a J. No, he's taking her to somebody else.
I've got like 500 J names now.
Harry, you're all right.
Say, we're talking about a J name. They've randomly fucking showed Jim on screen for 4 seconds. No importance. So maybe I'll throw my vote in for him. Either that or Dr. Jacoby. Because I feel like James is just the obvious answer.
Give me a donut.
I'm fucking driving, dude. Grab your own donut.
What's down there?
An old logging road. The access is 5 miles back at the Packard Mill.
It all comes back to the Packard Mill. There's like some fucking demonic serial killer killing room at the Packard Mill.
James, looking for you.
I'm gonna talk to them. But I think they're gonna lock me up.
Well, did you do it?
I don't have an alibi for last night.
Well, that's not an immediate lock you up situation.
Donna, she was a different person. I'm telling you, there were things she was... Things she let herself get pulled into. Things she thought you'd hate her for.
Just drugs?
She said even Donna doesn't know me.
I know her. I know her better than she thought I
Could
did.
be some crazy plot twist. She was actually the evil person?
Bobby told her that he killed this guy.
Oh my God.
This is why I had to see.
I don't buy it.
I mean, half the time she wasn't making any sense. Couldn't calm her down. I could hardly keep her on the bike.
Was she trying to jump off?
I looked into her eyes, they were clear. She was Laura again. She sounded so desperate. She ran off.
Is there some sort of... Again, either... It's just she was back to herself. It's not like she fucking took drugs, had a fucking crazy thing, and then... Oh, the drugs are out of my system, I'm back. Is there some sort of... I don't want to say supernatural. But like, you know what I mean? I don't know. A little dark here, guys.
Oh my God. Sorry. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I changed my mind. I'm not sorry.
Damn. Okay. You think you're Rizzy, huh?
Those are sirens.
Astute observation, Donna.
Have to give me the other half. I guess they found the half where she was killed, and I think the killer will have the other half. There's a no alibi.
What about you?
I'll get rid of it.
How did the necklace... I mean...
We'll bury it.
Okay.
No, someone's gonna fucking find it, dude. They might fucking start digging around. Bro, I hope I get numb to the music. Because it's so good that like a part of me just kind of wants to listen to the music. You see that big ass key ring and only had like 2 keys on it, dude? Well, what do you want to talk about? Dude, kill this. Dude, can we kill Bobby? Bobby's gotta go.
I'm sure you understand what you put your
His voice is buttery smooth.
But I also know you well enough. Done it unless you had a good reason. But we also have another problem facing us, young lady. Where's your sister's bicycle?
It's back at the... I thought about that a couple minutes ago. Like, damn, you should probably bring me to my bike, the bike, but he's a good dad.
I understand you promised Harriet you'd put some air in the back tire.
He's a great dad. I hope he does not fucking die. I don't know if this is a show that kills characters.
So thankful to have a daughter like you.
Obviously, characters after they're introduced. Damn. Got a donut spread? Look at how happy these cops are.
I can get you a good rate up the Great Northern.
Well, tomorrow comes early.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, sorry.
Diane.
I'm gonna be randomly out throughout my day just living and it's gonna bum, 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 bum. James. Okay. The way that James stands, he stands like Jonathan Byers from Stranger Things.
Right over here.
My man. My man. Dap me up, my brother.
He's here again.
Let's get together.
Evil.
Talk about it.
Who was that?
All right.
I don't know these fucking guys' voices yet. Evil guy. And evil sister. Step-sister? Sister-in-law? Is the red, like it switches to red, it means something's active? Like something evil? either a supernatural element or just the killer is out and about. And it's gonna flip back to green. Obviously, I don't mean that it's... Oh my god, I got fucking goosebumps. Damn, someone found this shit. Oh, I have goosebumps, stop it! Oh, I've got goosebumps! Is that the end? I'm in love! I'm in love! I want more! Okay, that was the first episode of Twin Peaks. This is the thing with mystery box shows. Well, actually, before I get into the specifics of the episode, I just want to say this, because I know that I explained in my intro like why I love mysteries, or you know, mystery box shows or pieces of fiction, like why it's my favorite genre. Or I know I said that. I don't know if I said why. And I'm not going to get into the details of it all, but probably my main reason, well, my two reasons why mystery is my favorite genre is obviously, one, just straight up, your first time watching it, it's like the best experience you can watching TV. You know what I mean? I love the idea of just sitting back and enjoying the ride. What the fuck's going on? Anytime you have a question and they give you an answer, there's 18 more questions along with the answer. Like, I just love that. I love not knowing what's coming next. I love all that. But what elevates the mystery genre from everything else, in my opinion, is that not only is the first watch incredible, but unlike pretty much any genre, the second watch is even better. And I'm not saying that, you know, other shows don't get better on second watch. I love to rewatch things. But in particular, mystery shows are so much better on the second watch because you pick up on details that you didn't notice, or you didn't even think they were revealed back then. So the reason I bring this up is because obviously this was the first episode. This was the pilot. But I do wonder, me right now, I know no answers. I know nothing. But I do wonder just if there's such obvious details right in this episode that you miss, and you guys who are watching the reaction are laughing like, oh, it was right there in your face, you didn't see it. I love that so much. I mean, that's why Mr. Robot was so good. It's such an enjoyable experience to watch on my channel, because that was the exact thing. Like, it gave you every answer you wanted so desperately right at the beginning of the show, and then it just sort of went, it was right in your face the whole time. But anyway, getting into the specifics of the episode, I really loved it. I definitely loved it. It was everything vibes-wise that I thought it was going to be, with the David Lynch stuff and the mystery box aspect. This whole, because here's the thing, it's not just like a one-note thing. I mentioned it's very creepy. It was very creepy, and yet maybe the first hour of the episode, there wasn't anything inherently straight up creepy. Like, there wasn't some evil face in the dark or spooky skeletons. Like, there wasn't anything like that. There was just a vibe in the air and some slight music. And it wasn't until that end scene where, like, I genuinely got dead-ass full goosebumps. Like, creeped the fuck out. Jump scared and stuff like that. So it has a scary aspect. It's also really funny. The dialogue is sort of absurd. Dare I say, it's obviously David Lynchian, but maybe a little like Coen Brothers almost, with how like sort of weird some of these people are. And I love that aspect because, and I think this especially fits not just in a mystery show, but in like a detective hunting down the killer thing. Everyone seems suspicious. You know what I mean? So if that's the case, I'm going to be led 20 different ways. I'm not gonna know what the hell's going on or who did it or what. And I absolutely love that. Here's another detail that I don't know if I've I don't think I said this, but this is something else that I want to say going into this show. Again, I don't know what year this was made. I know it was probably early 90s, late 80s, around that time. I'm thinking off the top of my head, this is probably the oldest show I've ever watched. And I don't have like a old TV so bad and new TV good. Like modern is always better. But obviously, when you go into a show, there's also probably it's like, oh, this is probably old. It might be dated a little bit. To me, I don't think it's dated. And in fact, I would say that if anything is dated, quote unquote, I think that that adds to the weirdness factor of whatever the hell's going on. Because this show, definitely weird. The goofy ass music, elevator music that plays for literally 90% of the episode. The acting, and again, I want to repeat, I don't think that there was any bad acting, but I think that at points, like the showrunner or Lynch or I get whoever is involved. I don't know if it's just Lynch or there's other people. But it almost feels like they tell people, hey, overact a little bit, make it a little absurd. So yeah, I loved that. I loved the cinematography as well. It was very low key. Like again, speaking of the modern thing, like when I think of excellent cinematography, the top like 3 or maybe top 3 out of the 5 shows when I think best cinematography, I think of Better Call Saul, I think of Mr. Robot, and I think of The Bear. And obviously I don't want to get into a whole like discussion about cinematography or this or that or whatever. But I think that those 3 shows are like very much wild, right in your face, like doing some crazy shit with the camera and all that. That wasn't in this, but it had the same impact. It was very sort of, I don't know how to describe this. The camera is such an easy way to add to the vibe. I feel like there were so many shots in this episode that was weird or unnatural, or I know I use the word inefficient. Like why are we holding this camera angle? And then like the stairway shot just kept coming up. I love when a show reuses a shot like that. I think I did say this a minute ago. I'm sorry if I forgot. I felt like there was a lot of like diagonal shots too, and I don't mean like the slanted shots. I mean like I feel like a lot of rooms were filmed diagonally. You know what I mean? It's like filmed awkwardly. It didn't fit in the space. And also, again, if we're speaking in terms of different like not themes, but like tools, the show is going to use. Again, I know I mentioned this when I watched The Godfather on the channel, and I heard about like the color orange or oranges being, like symbolic of foreboding, danger, or something like that. I kind of mentioned that a lot in the video, and probably the majority of comments on that video, which is the most popular video on my channel, is just like, this guy needs to shut the fuck up about these oranges, bro. So I don't want to do that with the red, but they're obviously. I feel like I correctly recognized how much red was being shown in the first half of the episode, and then the minute the traffic light thing pops up, it's to me that's a guarantee. There is something symbolic about the color red, whether red is just equivalent to like evil, or like evil being active, or what. I don't know, because there's another thing, and I'm just gonna. I didn't. How do I say this? This is a mystery show. This goes on for 3 seasons. Obviously, it's probably not an exact, because if the show was canceled and there was a 20-year gap in between seasons, I don't think that season 3 would necessarily. I'm going to say this stupidly. I don't think that season 3 would be necessary. I would assume season 3 is just a perfect addition that maybe fills in a couple gaps, but I don't know. You guys, this is something you guys have to tell me in the comments if the show is canceled. Like, did well, actually, I don't want to know if it ends on a cliffhanger. So maybe I'm just talking out loud here. But like, the show probably doesn't end on a massive game-changing cliffhanger. You know, So sorry, I went off track there. So all I'm saying is, if I've heard that this is some crazy mystery box show, one of the greatest shows of all time, my immediate next question is there supernatural involved, or is this, because if this is just a straight up like serial killer murder, like they're not going to take like 3 seasons or 2 seasons, or that's probably not going to be that long, like drawn out. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but like, so maybe there is some sort of supernaturalness involved. And anytime I watch, every good mystery box either has a supernatural element or teases the fact that there could be a supernatural element, if that makes sense. So this episode, I didn't really see a lot. Like the only thing I got was those flickering lights, which I feel like is like the quintessential spooky ghost, weird electromagnetic shit that they always pull in shows. There was a lot of focus on the pictures of Laura. Those were very creepy to me. I don't know if that's a sign that she's watching or maybe she's just haunting the narrative because of her death as the inciting incident. I don't know. But I did enjoy that part of it. Again, like I said, there was a lot of characters. I did fill out a whole page. I switched to smaller notebooks, so obviously it's not the size of a normal page. But I'm already gonna have to go through and rewrite the names because I just wrote them willy-nilly, unorganized. Like I want to go back and just rewrite everything, putting family members next to each other, putting lines between who's dating and who's connected and who's all that. Character-wise, I know I made a lot of jokes during the episode that Lucy was probably my favorite character, but as I said in the episode, Lucy is my favorite character in the sense of she has the lowest, she has the highest floor. Like, I think she's just going to be like a static, funny character throughout the entire thing. She was definitely the funniest character for me. But I really like Dale. Harry was cool, but I think out of those two, Dale was just the quirkiest to me. I really liked him talking about fucking Douglas firs and donuts and shit like that. I feel like that is going to be one of the highlights of the show in the sense of if we're talking about some big, giant, grand, like, conspiracy or plot or whatever, it's funny to have, like, a goofy, obsessed guy, but competent. He feels very competent, which is actually my favorite trait in character in fiction. When I look at all my favorite characters, the number one thing I think of is someone who is competent. So I'm really excited about that. Another thing I do want to talk about real quick. Again, I'm sorry. This is the first episode. They threw so much at me. There was a lot of, like, I feel like, not surface level information in terms of, like, bad writing. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying surface level as in, like, I just dipped my toe into the conspiracy. I don't have any major grand theories yet. I'm just sort of spitting out the first thing that comes out of my mind, and hopefully these next couple episodes I can start to put some puzzle pieces next to each other. So I kind of want to keep my discussion focused on just some of the feelings that I'm getting, some of the emotions the show's giving me, because it's another thing that I do know about Twin Peaks too, and obviously I saw it throughout this episode, but like just the vibe of it, the kind of small town Washington-y, and I'll also include I know it's in Washington, but also like I feel like Oregon gets those same vibes as well in fiction. I feel like a lot of shows or pieces of fiction take inspiration from Twin Peaks, and I have in turn watched those items, obviously without knowing that, like, oh, this is inspired by Twin Peaks. But now looking back, I'm kind of like, maybe this is a lot of Twin Peaks in there. I think I mentioned in the episode, I don't know if I kept it in the YouTube cut, Life is Strange is one of my favorite video games of all time. It was arguably the first video game that I ever fell in love with. Very, very core to my heart. I definitely get Twin Peaks vibes in a lot of different ways. So I do wonder, again, I'm not like trying, no spoilers obviously to that, but it does make me wonder, like, is this a deep conspiracy? Is there a governmental or I don't know, is there school conspiracies going on? And again, they gave me so many characters. They gave me this J name. I feel like obviously surface level, oh, it's got to be talking about James, but we have a lot of J names. Could be Dr. Jacoby, because that's the thing too that I think I mentioned earlier in the discussion after the episode. What makes a good mystery show is that on your rewatch, everything's right in the open. It's right in your face, and also the fact that I mentioned this at the very beginning of my reaction. Typically, most of the all-time great mystery pieces of fiction, they kind of bookend. You know what I mean? Where like they'll show the evildoer and then reveal the evildoer at the beginning. You know, so there was a lot of characters in this show. I'm sorry, in this episode that like just had one scene or two scenes or had a really wacky, memorable moment. And like that's all they got. And now I'm thinking, well, they obviously have to come back into play. Like, they have to be important in some manner. So the Jacoby thing, this Jim thing, where Jim is the only one of the workers there who got, right? I might be stupid. Yeah, Jim, I think Jim's the worker who got sent out. Joe, it's not going to be Joe. I don't know, Janik Pulaski. There's a lot of, they purposefully added a whole bunch of fucking J names to get the audience confused, but man, I loved it. I really did. Again, like I said, we're so early into the show that I don't have any grand conspiracies. Here's another thing I want to say. Like, I'm not some... This is one of my selling points on my Mr. Robot reactions. I said this many times. I'm not gonna get the conspiracy right. I'm not gonna get anywhere close to getting the conspiracy right. But you're damn be sure that I'm gonna be guessing. I'm gonna be guessing the entire time. I'm gonna say some crazy ass shit. I'm going to try to say some wild stuff just to get a slight percentage of this conspiracy correct. So I will not stop yapping once I get a little bit more deeper, like something to sink my teeth into. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I really love that. I am so excited to watch this. My schedule is a little bit weird, so I'll simplify it as just there's going to be about one episode of Twin Peaks released a week on my YouTube. Obviously, I mentioned that I have a Patreon. I have my full-length reactions up on there with the picture on the screen if you're interested. It is $10 a month for live action reactions if you're interested. And again, check the comments to see the exact episode that I'm currently on. But other than that, please like, comment, and most importantly, please subscribe if you want to stick with me for this journey. I hope I can make you guys a little bit proud making predictions, or obviously I'm joking about that. I don't really care about getting things right, because I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this right now. And obviously I have no fear of this happening, but when it comes to mystery shows, the ending could be complete trash. The final answer to the big mystery could be the worst thing I've ever seen. As long as there is a good mystery vibe throughout, as long as I'm constantly questioning what's going on, who do I trust, what's happening, as long as I'm as long as I'm involved in the story and having a good experience, that's all that matters. And I'll say this right now, I've already had that experience. I already have that experience that I have with Mr. Robot. I already have the experience I have with Lost and all these other great mystery box shows. I'm in. Silo is another great one. Severance. I'm in love, and I'm so excited to watch this with you guys. So I will see you guys for episode 2. You guys have a good one.